It's Madden NFL 22, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Dolphins and the Bucs, and it comes your way next.
Now we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Brady now on first down. They'll roll him out right. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the move to his left. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Suckum, and it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time, and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this off it? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Buccaneers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Suckum. And it's now 14-0. They got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Tua throwing here, complete to Gaskin. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And now off to the races, down the right side. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, and he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 6. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Come on, you serious, dog?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, it's Tua. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he will have a 1st down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sanders' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
So we reach halftime, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the Cup, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with
to a hit, and the ball is out.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point up and good by Succop, and they open the lead up now to 25. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? From the 35 on second down, Tua. It's complete to Fuller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Tua. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. The 20.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to to adjust to anything they tried to throw at him and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Looking to pass. Tua. Finding Gaskin underneath. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On the return, Jackson. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. On first down, Dunn pushes him over, evades the tackler, and now some space. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's done. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Brady going to look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Suck up for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From the 6. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.